welcome to our final segment of Dick and Deb. I'm Deb.
And I'm Dick.
Today we're going to talk all about narcissists.
An article came across our desk recently that talked about how to deal with a narcissist, how narcissists perceive themselves, and how we perceive narcissists.
That's right, Dick. We found in the article that narcissists typically have an overinflated self-perception and reputation.
Yes, usually they make great first impressions, but then they deteriorate over time as people get to know them more.
Exactly, and even though they're aware that people see them differently, they don't really care. And once we posted this article on our website, we decided to see what viewers like you thought about it, and we got some pretty interesting responses. They wanted to know if we could relate narcissism to social networking.
That's right, so now you're going to hear from our street team. They're out on the block corners gathering information.
Let's see what we can find on our nearby campus.
I guess someone who likes to talk about themselves more than anything else.
I think a narcissist, when I hear that, I automatically think about Ocho Cinco because he's really into himself. He thinks he's the best, so much so that he changed his name. So that's what I think about.
I think a narcissist is somebody who is just self-obsessed, always has pictures of them and only thinks about themselves. Yeah, selfies.
In my opinion, a narcissist is someone who's completely embodied in mind and spirit by their own self.
I think it's someone who is, I guess, full of themselves and thinks they're better than everyone else, and yeah, just thinks very highly of themselves.
Dad is quite a narcissist. He's very high on himself, and he's, I don't know, you just have to meet him. Sorry, I mean you'd have to meet him. But no, my impression has not changed over time. It will never change probably because that's just who he is, and you just kind of accept it and move on. So.
I have interacted with a narcissist. Actually, my older brother is a narcissist. He's diagnosed with a personality disorder. And it actually has gotten better over time, but it's very difficult to interact with someone who's a narcissist. It's very difficult to have a stable relationship with someone like that.
Anyway, so there's a couple of guys in high school that were really into themselves, and at first everyone's drawn to them, like, oh, they're cool, because they just are really confident, and they just kind of have people flock to them. But then as people get to know them, they're like, wow, can we talk about something other than you? Can we do something that doesn't involve you? Can you go by a mirror without flexing your muscles? So in the beginning you're like, yeah, you're cool, and then as it goes along you're like, wow, get over yourself.
When I see people posting a lot of selfies or pictures of themselves on Facebook, I tend to unfollow them because no one wants to see all that all the time.
It seems a little narcissistic, and like while they're trying to show they have like lots of friends, but also a little like if they're kind of inappropriate pictures or like a lot of pictures of like wearing less stuff, then like a little slutty, I guess.
If I see someone who posts a lot of pictures of themselves, my first thought is, why? And then my second thought is, why? I just don't understand why someone wants to post so many pictures of themselves. My other thought is, I mean, maybe they just have low self-confidence, and they just want to feel better about themselves by people commenting, you look so great, and all that.
People post a lot of pictures of themselves on Facebook. I automatically assume that they want people to look at those and they want people to comment on them and like them and everything like that.
I think that if you're still seriously posting selfies at this age, you need to reconsider your life.
See, I think it really depends on how attractive that person is. You know, I mean, if she's a hottie with a body, like, I'm okay with seeing pictures of her, you know, a couple hours a day. I mean, for myself, like, I like to post a picture at, like, breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe, like, evening snack. Just so people like know what I'm doing, and so I can give my followers something to keep themselves entertained with, you know.
I think it's easier on a social network just because they'll put it out there more so than real life. which they have to have a chance to be narcissistic.
I think it's easier to tell in person because I can observe their body language and their facial expressions and hear the tone of their voice versus Facebook, right? Versus Facebook, I mean, there's plenty of people that post great things that they did or saw or good qualities about themselves, but that's not necessarily narcissistic. So yeah.
It would probably be a lot easier to identify a narcissist on a social networking site, just because they're able to display so much more of the information there than they would be able to face-to-face.
I think it's easier to spot a person on Facebook or Twitter or something because they show a lot more and they talk about themselves and they say all about their life.
Social sites because they're
I definitely think Facebook and other social media sites feed narcissism because people are able to post pictures of themselves all day long and put it out there for everyone to see so that they can get that attention.
That it probably does feed it a little bit. I don't think it breeds it. I don't think you become a narcissist because of Facebook or Twitter, but I think if you already have some of those tendencies, it probably increases those tendencies to, or gives you at least more options to be that way. And it's always easier to be, I guess, narcissistic in a non-personal way or non-physical way than.
Yeah, it probably makes it worse because like Instagram and Twitter and Facebook give people a place to post pictures of themselves, whereas if they weren't there, they would just take mirror shots but keep them on their phone.
I think so. I think with Facebook and all these social media sites, you're kind of in the limelight for a more broader area of people. People you don't interact with usually. So you have that opportunity to be more narcissistic.
I'd probably just talk to him and just be like, hey, look, you're being kind of weird, but just help him out and I still be friends with him and whatnot.
I would tell them, and if they get offended, I'd be like, okay, I don't know if I really want to associate with you if you're going to be taking selfies and this is me at the beach and I'm at the beach and yay me. So
I think I take them less seriously, even in person. Just that's all they have, like one-dimensional kind of things. So.
I personally don't know if I would still be friends with them if it was very extreme. I don't know how extreme it would have to be, but
I don't think I'm necessarily in the friendship if there's a friendship already established. Yeah. But I definitely would have some fun with giving them a hard time and making fun of them.
It would probably deter me from wanting to be their friend.
I would definitely talk to them about it because I know that other people probably think that they're acting stupid and they need to reconsider putting pictures like that up. Would I stop hanging out with them? No. But would I talk to them about it? Yeah.
I kind of think just in their nature that they don't realize it. I think they think they're awesome. That's what makes them so narcissistic.
Probably not, or else they'd probably think about what they're doing and maybe try to change.
Not really. I think narcissists think that they are not center of attention. They center of attention, so it's okay to be that way because they're worth it.
I think narcissists are so involved with themselves that they probably don't notice the residual effects it has on their friends and family and the people surrounding them. So my guess is probably not.
I think they don't realize because they're way too concerned about themselves to think about how their actions are affecting other people.
I don't know. I don't know whether or not these people actually know what people think about them. The previously mentioned girl that I know that puts these pictures of herself on the internet has been talked to by her friends, and she continues the said behavior.
Wow, those were some great responses. Thanks, Street Team.
What do those make you think of, Deb?
Well, I thought it was really interesting that the general public seems to think that the narcissists aren't aware of those undesirable traits they're exhibiting.
And also, in the majority of the interviews, they said that they think that social media actually feeds narcissistic guys.
I can see how they think that. So narcissists, you better watch out for those selfies.
And to the general public that aren't narcissists, watch out what you put on social media because you could be perceived as a narcissist with too many selfies out there.
That's right, Dick. Well, thank you so much for joining us this season on Dick and Deb.
Dick.
One more good morning, I'm gonna shoot myself in the face.
Really? Say it one more time. Somebody say it. Somebody say it.
Yeah, I would say about the same feelings, and that it's not.
These interviews are going freaking.
I think that if they knew that they were being undesirable, they would stop. So probably not. They probably just think it's all about.
Stop.
Double D Street Team. Yes.
Hey, I'm.
Because I can pick them out wherever they are. You know, like I have this like really acute sense of reading people, and so I mean they could just be like 150 yards away, and I could probably tell.
Tell me about a time when you were narcissistic.
Once again, leave the presents all inside.